If you want dream donors to stop, pay attention, and give, your brand has to stand out with confidence, not look like every other nonprofit in your space. I'm Lauren Atherton, a brand designer that helps nonprofits refresh their logo and visual brand, redesign their marketing templates, and build a compelling website that actually raises money. Today, I'm taking you behind the scenes of the brand Level Up so you can see what's included in every step and how in the world we get it done in 90 days. By the end of this video, you'll know the three-phase process I use with every client to go from scattered visuals to a confident, cohesive brand. If you're ready for your nonprofit's brand and website to finally reflect the level of impact you're already making, I'd love to walk you through what a brand level up could look like for you. Schedule a free consult call using the link below. We'll look at your current brand together, talk about your goals, and see if a brand level up is the right fit for your nonprofit. All right, let's jump in. Now, the brand level up doesn't actually start with design. It starts with a Spark strategy call. Now, before you book your level up, I'll send you a link to answer a few questions about your nonprofit. Then on our first call, day one, we talk through your brand strategy, your story, the problem you solve, the audiences you're serving, the results and goals that you have, and key attributes of your brand, which also includes your brand personality. This is really foundational for your brand and our work together. And so it's really important that we get this right. And I come to the meeting with all of this information. We basically talk about it together and then we move forward. After we have your strategy set, I'll come up with 3 distinct creative directions for your brand and include mock-ups so you can see what it looks like in real life. In this process, we also have 2 rounds of revisions. So what you see the first time, there's still an opportunity to keep making it better. And then I package all of your final brand colors, fonts, and photography, graphics into a comprehensive brand guideline. And this is all built in Canva, so it's nice and easy for your team to use. I'll also update your brand kit in Canva as well, so make sure that everything's nice and consistent and your team is ready to use it. Now, this entire process from strategy to visual design takes about 3 to 4 weeks, depending on how much time you and your team want to review the work. And as soon as we package everything up, you can start using these assets right away. But most of my clients wait until after all 3 phases to actually launch. Now, after the brand is locked in, you've got everything in Canva, all of your guidelines put together, we apply these styles to a series of templates. And this is where you can actually choose what you want us to work on. For Kids Hub, for example, we built most of their templates in Canva, and this included a blank note card, social media graphics, and business cards, email signatures, and then my favorite is a fundraising flyer that's basically like an overview of your organization for people to then, be able to see your stats at a glance and also understand what you do. And then we actually include live links to go to your website. So everything works together. You can also choose whether you want some of the templates like letterhead and presentations to be in Canva, or if you'd rather have PowerPoint or Google Docs or slides instead. And this is important. Having these marketing templates is important because consistency builds credibility, and credibility builds trust. Plus, it's going to save your team loads of time and headaches. And actually, when I worked with Kids Hub, one of the things that Erica had to say after her time together was she thought her brand before working together was kind of a free-for-all, and you couldn't really tell designs were all from the same organization. Now she says everything that they do, everyone looks at it and says, that's Kids Hub. And everything is streamlined, and everyone on the team knows the expectation of like, use these templates, that's why they're here. And it's just saving them loads of time. So that makes me so happy. That's the goal of getting these marketing templates done. And we get it done fast. It's done in about 1 to 2 weeks. And in this, there's 1 round of revisions with the marketing templates, and I deliver all of your files so you can start using them again right away. So at the end of each phase, you can really use what's been built, or wait until, phase 3, until we work on the website and launch everything at once. Now, thinking about marketing templates, if you could have one of these templates redesigned for you right now, which one would it be? Would you rather have social media templates, stationery like letterhead, business cards, note card, or presentation template? I'd love to know. Drop it in the comments below. And I'm genuinely curious about what is the most beneficial and most helpful, what you wish you had right now. Now, the last part of the brand level up always seems like the most overwhelming, but I promise it's not. This phase is the website phase. And if you've worked on a website in the past, you know that it can be a big beast or it can be really done well and organized. And with the brand level up, just like every other phase, we try to keep it well done and organized. Now, we start this phase by really mapping out your current website pages. Now, this is here you can see a site map of Kids Hub's old site, all of the pages on their site, and then how we reorganize it into those 5 different pages and make sure that everything is nice and organized and has a place. And so that's the first step, is to take kind of a high level view snapshot of your pages, your website pages, and then reorganize them in a way that makes sense, makes it easy for people to find their way around your website. Then we wireframe these pages and really focus on the top 5 pages of your site, wireframe them, and actually I have a Word document that we work in as well. And so with the wireframes, all of this is instruction, I give you a video walking through everything, and then I give you prompts so you can write to these different pieces. And so it's really, really easy. And of course, I'm taking a look at things again to make sure it sounds like your brand personality, and that, everything is making sense to someone who may have no idea who you are or what you do. So there's always a double check in every single phase, every single step. Another thing that we'll have in this phase is also start collecting photography you'd like on the website, any other assets you'd like us to add. And then we apply this new visual brand and content to a Squarespace website template or custom WordPress website, just depending on what you decide and want to go with. Now, it's funny to me to hear from clients how easy this process is and how efficient it is. And really, I try to always be really clear about what I expect from you, what I need from you in each phase, each step. So it's not everything's due all at once. We work on things together in smaller pieces. Work on the content, then we work on the 5 pages of your website, get those all done, and then build out all of those secondary pages that aren't quite as important, but are still very important. So making sure everything is nice and updated. My client Paige actually said she thought this would be a much bigger lift for her and her team, and she was really impressed with how efficient and just how easy it was for her to basically write to the prompts. I double checked it, and then we got everything up on the website. So as we get to the end of the brand level up, I will share a launch plan with you. And this is really, recommended launch plan based on your mission, your donors, your brand personality, things that will actually work really well with your audiences. And I'll give you a breakdown every week, probably the 4 weeks leading up to launch, things that you can do, emails you can send, notifications, updates that you can share with people. And so it just keeps things going and gets people excited about what's coming next. It's a great way to warm up your donors as well. And so leading through this process and through this transition is the key to having a successful launch and making sure that you're keeping that momentum going. And that is it with the brand level up. It goes very fast, very efficient. And that's the beauty of it, is I only take on a few clients at a time and make sure that we're focused. So when we are going on your project, we are going on your project and really working together, and it's very fast and efficient. Now, here's the part most nonprofit leaders don't realize. As much as you want to just throw away all the things that aren't, throw away the brand, let's start over, there are pieces of your brand that are working, whether that's the strategy, pieces of the visual brand, some of your marketing templates, or maybe even pieces of your website. We have to make sure that we're analyzing what's working and what's not working, and make sure that we're refining the things that are working and that we're changing the things that aren't. So that's the magic of the brand level up. It's really taking the strongest parts of your existing brand, the stuff your community already loves about you, and refining the rest so that you can step smoothly into the next chapter of your mission. Now, if you want your nonprofit to look as strong online as the work that you're doing offline, the brand level up might be exactly what you need. You can schedule a free consult call with me using the link below, and I'll walk you through your custom recommendations and feedback for your organization and see if it's a good fit. And don't forget to comment below with which template you'd like redesigned: social media, stationery, or presentation. I'm really curious.